thank you so much for tuning in to Daily Bread. My name is Aubrey Matesius. I am the Women's Ministry Pastor at Dream City Church, and I am so honored to be bringing to you your Daily Bread devotional. Well, today's verse is Hebrews 12, 1 through 3. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a huge crowd of witnesses to the life of faith, let us strip off every weight that slows us down, especially the sin that is so easily tripping us up. And let us run with endurance the race that God has set before us. We do this by keeping our eyes on Jesus, the champion who initiates and perfects our faith. Because of the joy awaiting him, he endured the cross, disregarding its shame. Now he is seated in the place of honor beside God's throne. Think of all the hostility he endured from the sinful people. Then you won't become weary and give up. You know, right now, many of us are in a season where we are growing tired, weary, we're feeling beaten down. And it's easy to feel beaten down. Look at our world right now with COVID-19 and things that we're watching on the news. It's very easy to let our spirits become defeated in this season. But here's the beautiful thing about difficult seasons. Seasons always have to come to an end. However, the way that you conduct yourself through this season is going to shape how you enter the next season. You know, when Jesus went to the cross, he went through so much pain and so much suffering. He could have called down all of heaven at any moment to rescue him from his pain. However, he didn't. He modeled perseverance and endurance because he understood the purpose of what he was doing on that cross. The verse I read previously said, because of the joy that awaited him, he kept on going. Many of you are in a tough season right now, and you feel like giving up. You feel like letting go of your faith and giving in. I want to encourage you to look back at the cross and use Jesus' example of perseverance as an encouragement to you in your current situation. He expected that his next step, the result of his suffrage, was going to be joy. As you are in your waiting right now, start to expect that on the other side, God's joy, peace, and victory is there waiting for you. And on another note, many of you are praying and believing during this 21 days of prayer for God to answer and fulfill your prayer requests. We are right in the middle of it, and we've already seen so many of these requests come to fruition. But some of us haven't received that answer, that miracle yet. I want to encourage you to keep on fighting. Demonstrate endurance like Jesus did on the cross. Keep coming to 21 days of prayer and fix your eyes on him during this season and keep your faith in God. And I promise you, he will meet you where you are at. You know, I too am still waiting for my miracle moment. I shared with the church a couple weeks ago that I have a negative report about my brain from an MRI. It takes discipline for me every day to endure and keep on believing that God is going to touch my head and heal it. But I believe he will, and I still show up every day to 21 days of prayer, even though I haven't received that answer yet, and I know that he is going to come through. And I believe that he will do the same for you today if you will just endure, have discipline, and keep on going. Because at the end of this season, I promise you, there is joy and there is victory. I just want to remind you to make sure you are memorizing your memory verse this week, Philippians 1:6, which says, God is the one who began this good work in you, and I am certain that he won't stop before it's complete on the day that Jesus Christ returns. Amen. I hope you received that word today. We will see you tomorrow for Daily Bread.